Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Who says I'm gay? And then what was that? Their mouths! Yeah, pale power. We have returned to the 40s to discover the roots of success. Speaking of roots, how about those African kids, huh?
You are gay. You are...
you are gay. $17 to poop and pee all over these women. Oh look, it's a yellow-headed, pink-tailed booby. Ooh, whoa. I don't want to suck that guy's dick. Look at him. He's got the little belly. He's got the grown man tits. What the hell? Hey. It's time for fun facts. And then what is this? This is a video? Oh, they're Muslim. I see.
Hello, and welcome to Pandering Hour. I am your host, Anthony Martin.
Dune just came out, and today we're talking about Cambodia. So I just thought, these are the two things that are on my mind right now. Because whenever I think of Cambodia, let's get out of this. Whenever I think about Cambodia, I think about rice fields, and you can blame Filthy Frank for that, and we're going to get to him. We're going to get to the filth. We're going to get to the filth. Because you can't talk about Cambodia without talking about Rich Brian. You can't talk about Rich Brian without talking about Filthy Frank, because they're a part of the same 88 Rising record label. Are they? Yeah, you got Rich Brian, you got Joji, you got Nikki. She has that really great song, The Indigo, Indigo. But yeah, we're talking about Cambodia. So, deal with it. Wait, hold on. We're bringing it back. Deal with it. I figured out how to fix that, by the way. My bad. My bad for the last episode. The audio wasn't set up for that scene, so every time I cut to this, you couldn't hear me. But now you can hear me. You can hear me loud and clear. You can hear me. So we are gonna react to some Filthy Frank videos, but first we're gonna get into what the hell Cambodia is. So first off, it's a Southeast Asian nation whose landscape spans the low-lying plains. Where even is this place? It's part of Vietnam. Wait, hold on. I thought Vietnam was an island. I'm sorry. There's a part of me that's like, oh yeah, Vietnam, that island. It's right next to all this is so close together, and they act like it's so far apart. They. Them. Those people. Yeah. But look, Malaysia, you got Singapore. Singapore, love to go to Singapore. Maybe. I'll think about it. Brunei, crazy rich Asians over there. Indonesia. I thought... So I was under the impression that Cambodia was in Indonesia. So I have a lot to learn. I am so sorry. But all this is a mess. Look at you're telling me all these things are super different? Brunei is not that rich, and then Singapore is crazy rich. Asians. And then where is Korea in all this? Oh, Korea's far. So according to Asians, these are like the lower Asians. Oh, there's Taiwan. That's where all the computer chips are being made. So from what I've learned, these are like the lesser Asians. There's like the big three. You got the Chinese, you got the Korean, and then you have the Japanese. The Japanese. And of course, Japan dominated all these guys. The Red Sun, crazy empire, kicked all this ass. But China endured, and obviously is now the behemoth that it is. Vietnam whooped our ass, respectfully. Philippines sent their women everywhere else. Colonization with puss. And Brunei, not much coming out of Brunei. Then there's Indonesia, Singapore, Okay. So, we're getting into Cambodia. Now, when you think of Cambodia, you think about, and you're not going to believe this, Angelina Jolie is Cambodian. Angelina Jolie is an American actress, filmmaker, humanitarian. The recipient, not the recipe, of numerous accolades, including the Academy Award and 3 Golden Globes. Famous people from Cambodia include Sam Schmier, Pol Pot, Maddox Jolie Pitt. Oh. Maddox Siobhan Jolie Pitt? Oh, so she adopted a kid from Cambodia, but she's not Cambodian? That's all you got? That's disrespectful. Because Rich Brian is Cambodian, and you're going to have the audacity to be like Angelina Jolie? That's ridiculous. That is insane. You have a legit... Ooh, just smacked my green screen. A legit Cambodian guy. Straight from the rice fields. That's Cambodian women. But straight from the rice fields versus straight from, adrenochrome. Straight out of adrenochrome. A bad motherfucker named Jolie. Okay. Alright. Cambodian women. I feel like this is an offensive enough episode as it is. So I'm just 8 out of 10. There we go. We're just gonna move on. Cause I don't know what to do. I don't want to. We're gonna go to Filthy Frank. I don't want to push this episode too hard. Okay. So 15 fun and interesting facts about Cambodia. Fun and interesting. Or, as I refer to it, fun and fucked up. There's going to be one fact in here that you're like, wait a minute. That's not good. This isn't fun. Nestled between Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, and Southeast Asia is a small country of Cambodia. Packs a punch. All right. Lots of UNESCO sites. They declared independence in 1953. They have a dark history. For 4 years, Cambodia was ruled by the Khmer Rouge and its infamous leader, Pol Pot. This period in Cambodia's history was profound and heartbreaking, and between 1.5 to 2 million people were murdered, many of which died in the killing fields. Oh. Let me find out what that is. Killing fields. A historic site that is well worth a visit. This mass decimation of the Cambodian people left a lasting mark on the country and is the reason why 65% of Cambodia's population is under 30. A very somber fact about Cambodia's history. Wow. So it's just a lot of young people with no guidance? Huh. I bet this country's... We should have something like that in this country. Pretty sure that was COVID. So what? So Pol Pot had like he was conducting like a 4-year COVID. Except COVID didn't work. The Tonle Sap Lake is a natural wonder. Cambodia is the southeast freshwater lake. The lake size. Don't care. National dish is curry. So is England. Or the UK, whatever you call it. Who cares? Their flag is the only flag that features a building. Is a red and blue color. The Angkor Wat? What is that? I don't know how to say these words, I'm sorry. What is this? Angkor Wat is a Hindu-Buddhist temple complex. What is this Hindu-Buddhism stuff? Like, why is... I thought there was Hinduism and then there's Buddhism, but there's a lot of, like, Hindu-Buddhism. Located on the site, measure 162.6 hectares. It resides within the ancient Khmer capital of Angkor. The Guinness World Record considers it the largest religious structure in the world. Wow. I mean, it looks cool. It looks like a very spiky butt plug. But it looks nice. I like this one with the tree growing out of it. It looks very like, oh, what was here? You know, what is so special about it? A major site exemplifying cultural, religious, and symbolic values, as well as containing high architectural, archaeological, and artistic significance. And it's one of the 7 wonders of the world? Wow. Who built it and why? It was a city, and it was built by Emperor Suryavarman II, who ruled the region from 1113 to 1150. It's a political site as well. Okay. And it's right there. And that's that big lake that we talked about. Okay. Moving on. World's largest religious monument. We get it. Wait, hold on. The churning of the ocean of milk? What? Along the outer gallery walls runs the longest continuous bas relief in the world, which narrates stories from Hindu mythology, including the famous churning of the ocean of milk. What is that? The ocean of milk is the 5th from the center of the 7 oceans around Loka, the Sanskrit word for world. After much debate, the gods come to the conclusion that they indeed need the help of the Asheros to churn the ocean of milk, which would bring forth the Amarita, as well as numerous other treasures. Okay. The most significant bas relief in the Eyes of the Khmers, located in the Churning of the Ocean of Milk gallery, portrays divas and Asheros in the dramatically rendered tug of war, representing the eternal struggle of good and evil that churns Amrit, the elixir of everlasting life, from the primordial ocean. Okay. And what does it symbolize? It symbolizes our consciousness. When the ocean is churned by the divas and asheras, this represents our consciousness being churned by our higher self and our lower self, expanding further, and represents the struggle between consciousness and ego, good and bad, light and dark, etc. Okay. Insects are widely eaten. Well, that's a turn. Cambodians frequently cook up and eat insects. From the likes of tarantulas to crickets. Okay. What are the tastiest tarantulas? Tarantulas to eat. How to keep them as pets. Species for beginners. It's a lot of like how to take care of one for beginners, but I want to eat it. I want to how to care, edible tarantula in the bag, guide to tarantulas. Show me how to eat one. Which are the best ones for eating? Give me those tasty tarantulas. What are the most tasty? How do I spell that? Tarantulas. One travel book identifies that Haplopelma albostratium, known colloquially as the Thailand zebra-leg tarantula, and notes that the same species common for the name edible spider for more than 100 years. Okay. Fried spider. Let's see it. Let's see what this spider looks like. Ooh, I don't want to eat that. That looks awful, dude. Oh my god. Oh no, I hate spiders, man. That's Putangina, that's a tasty spider. Oh no, man. My butt's clenched. It's like, yeah, I don't like it. I actually did a pretty good impression of it. I have the chills. Okay, fried spider. That's even more of a horror. Fried spiders for sale in the market Sukon Spiderville. That means there's a lot of spiders there. I don't want to go there. Fried spider is a regional snack in Cambodia. In the Cambodian town of Skuon, Chong Pre, Kapong Cham. I'm fucking these names up. The vending of fried spiders as a specialty snack is a popular attraction for tourists. Spiders are also available elsewhere in Cambodia. The Phnom Penh, for instance, but Skon, a market town on the highway 75 kilometers from the capital, is the center of their popularity. The spiders are bred in holes in the ground in villages north of Skon, or foraged for in nearby forest land, and fried in oil. It is not clear how this practice started, but some... That's just the guy being like, I don't know why they would do this. It's not clear why the fuck they're doing this. This is disgusting. It's not clear at all why they do this. I mean, it's got to taste good, right? If there's Spider Town, either that or it's like the poorest village in the world, like that, like those African villages that like make the dirt cookie, where it's like bugs. It's like a bunch of flies. Oh, my butt is clenched. Okay. It's not clear how this practice started, but some have suggested that the population might have started eating spiders out of desperation during the years of the Khmer Rouge rule, when the food was in short supply. The spiders are a species of tarantula called aping in Khmer. They are about the size of a human palm. Ah! Look at me. Ah! No! I don't like it. The size of a human palm. The snack costs about 300 rel each in 2002, or about 8 cents. 8 cents for a palm worth of food. One travel book identifies, but is that a Cambodian palm? How big is a Cambodian palm? How big are Cambodian hands? Cambodian hands, all one word. What is considered disrespectful in Cambodian culture? Hands and feet. The head is sacred, therefore it is an extreme insult to touch or pat an individual's head. Feet, on the contrary, are considered the lowest part of the body and unclean. So if I put my foot on your head, that's mad disrespect. Okay. Average height and weight of Cambodian. 5'3". 5'3"? Okay, yeah. Them some little hands. Tiny, itty bitty hands. I'm 6'4". Big ol' hands. Bragging. What a weird way to brag. One travel book identifies them as known colloquially as the Thailand zebra leg spider, and notes that the same species' common name has been the edible spider for more than 100 years. They are tossed in a mixture of MSG, sugar, salt, crushed garlic, and fried in oil until fragrant. Then the spiders are added and fried along with the garlic until the legs are almost completely stiff, by which time the contents of the abdomen are not so runny. Oh, like an egg yolk? Oh! Oh! Hit me with the I. Okay. I want that on. I want that on like a button. I want that. Okay. What do they taste like? What does a fried spider taste like? A fried spider taste like. Bland, rather like a cross between chicken and cod. Why is it fishy? Why is that worse to me? For some reason, it bothers me that it's fishy. I wish it was chickeny, and I guess that's what they said it was. But ew. The legs contain little flesh, while the head and body have delicate white meat inside. Nom, 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 nom. How much protein is in a fried spider? Protein is in a tarantula. Good source of protein. One tarantula contains approximately 10 grams of protein. Just me with me with eating 20 tarantulas a day, just like you just see me sticking to walls and shit. I'm the tarantula man. I just get crazy hairy, just super hairy. Someone scares me, I'm like, nah, nah, get away from me. Okay. New Year's is a massive celebration. It's because in the Asian world, I'm saying this as a white man, but I believe New Year's is a big deal in the Asian world. Let's see. Let's find out why. Back to you in the studio, Anthony. Thanks, Anthony. Chol Cham to me. That's what that says, right? That's no one's gonna misinterpret what I just said. Chol Cham to me is the biggest celebration of the year, lasting for 3 days. Celebrated in April, Khmer New Year is a time when Cambodians and Khmer roots stop working for a whole 3 days and return to their homes to celebrate the end of the traditional harvest season. It is a time when the farmers who have toiled for the whole year on their farms take some leisurely time off. The Khmer community celebrates this day by uniting with their family members and performing purification ceremonies, visiting temples, and having fun playing traditional games. The US dollar is one of the national currencies. The Cambodian riel is the official currency. However, the US dollar is widely accepted. While the riel is used on a daily basis, it has an extremely low value and continues to devalue. So if you have any US money hanging around, you don't need to exchange it when heading to Cambodia. The best way to travel is by tuk-tuk. Tuk-tuk is the preferred method of transport in Cambodia, as their effectiveness in navigating the streets and bypassing the road rules. So they're just doing illegal shit? They're like, hey, take that bike. He's gonna speed. It's like anytime, like if you're in LA, dude, if you're in LA and you get an Uber and the guy's not Armenian, you're gonna be late. Dude's Armenian, he's gonna get you there. He's gonna get you there. Birthdays aren't celebrated. Sad. Cambodia has changed its name multiple times. There is no McDonald's. What the fuck? Home to rare animal species, like what? They wouldn't eat... Wait, hold on. In the Mekong River in Cambodia, you can find a wide range of rare animal species, some of which were once thought to be extinct. They include the Asian giant soft-shell turtle. Its shell is soft. Eat the turtle! It looks like a penis a little bit. I can't unsee it now. It's the penis turtle. That's... I'm not gay. I'm not eating the turtle. I'll eat the spider. That's the straightest shit you can do. That's what they were doing. Like, hey, man, eat that. Help me eat this turtle. No, man, I'm going to eat these spiders. Yeah. We used to call them ocean penises. Okay. But what is this other thing? Known as Cantor's giant frog-faced turtle. Irrawaddy dolphins, which are small beluga whales. Yeah, I would much rather eat that. I don't care how... Yeah, these little ocean sex offenders. You should have been eating these ocean sex offenders, man. Irrawaddy dolphins get help from an ancient Cambodian... What? Tell me more. Cambodian folk tale. Torrential downpours slash their way across lush landscape, but this September afternoon, the sky is clear as we head out to the Mekong River. With murky water from the recent rains, our guide, 75-year-old Sok Che, is taking us to see the area's famous but rare Irrawaddy dolphins. Today, only about 100 individuals remain in the 2,700-mile-long river. After finding a group of them along the opposite riverbank, Che begins to tell the origin story of the dolphins. It's a folk tale similar to most Cambodian visitors. As the legend goes, there was once a girl whose parents married her away to what they thought was a wealthy deity disguised as a python. But the python was just a python. That's silly. hold on. So, okay, once upon a time, there was this girl, and she was supposed to get married to a god disguised as a snake. And so the parents sent the girl over to the snake, but it was just a snake, and it ate the girl. Now she's a dolphin. What? Okay. She was rescued after the snake's stomach was cut open, but covered in a stinky slime. Was too embarrassed to go on living. She tried to drown herself in the river. There's always like suicide and like having sex with an animal in these things. Like even in Greek mythology, what did you eat? Did you eat all the women and you had to fuck animals? Is that what happened, Cambodia? Okay. Tried to drown herself in the river, but instead turned into a beautiful dolphin, an animal no one knew existed before. People like the story because it shows dolphins are like humans. Okay. Sure. Sure they are. In a lot of ways. A lot of ways. Buddhism is the official religion. Cool. Those are the fun facts. Those are the fun facts. We're going to move on. We're going to move on to the killing fields. What is this about? I know that there's like stuff about it. I know it's fucked up. Okay, the killing fields are a number of sites in Cambodia where collectively more than 100, or not 100, a million people were killed and buried by the Communist Party of Kampuchea during the Khmer Rouge rule from the country rule of the country from 1975 to 1979, immediately after the end of the Cambodian Civil War. The mass killings were a part of a broad, state-sponsored Cambodian genocide. Analysis of 20,000 mass grave sites by the DC Cam Mapping Program and Yale University indicates that at least 1.3 million victims of execution estimated the total deaths resulting in the Khmer Rouge policies, including death from disease and starvation, range from 1.7 to 2.5 million out of the 1975 population of roughly 8 million. That's a lot of people. That's like a third. It's almost a third, yeah. In 1979, Vietnam invaded the Democratic Kampuchea and toppled Khmer Rouge regime, ending the genocide. The Cambodian journalist Dith Pran coined the term "killing fields" after his escape from the regime. The Khmer Rouge regime arrested and eventually executed almost everyone suspected of connections with the former government or with foreign governments, as well as professionals and intellectuals. Ethnic Vietnamese, ethnic Thai, ethnic Chinese, ethnic Cham, ethnic Cambodian Christians, and Buddhist monks were the demographic targets of persecution. As a result, Pol Pot had been described as a genocidal tyrant. Barton Shaw described the Cambodian genocide as the purest genocide of the Cold War era. Ben Kiernan estimated that 1.7 people were killed. Researcher Craig Etchen said that the Documentation Center of Cambodia suggests that the death toll was between 2 and 2.5 million, with the most likely figure of 2.2 million. After 5 years of researching some 20,000 grave sites, he concludes that these mass graves contain the remnants of 1.3 million victims of execution. I feel like it's just going in a circle now. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. And who is this guy? This is gonna sound stupid, but I heard this guy has some good drip. Pol Pot drip. Oh, look, there's a remix on it on SoundCloud. Okay, this is offensive. This is pretty offensive. I gotta say, he looks like a nice guy. There's gotta be, yeah, I'm not finding it. Okay, so who is this guy? What was Pol Pot known for? The genocide. What happened to him? Pol Pot, or Brother Number One, was the leader of the Khmer Rouge. He was born Salathsar to farmers in rural Cambodia in 1925. Pol Pot was a bright student and spent his time studying in France. It's always people who fucking go overseas. Like, if you ever meet someone who, oh yeah, I studied in Spain, they're a murderer. Like, deep down, they're like, I could fucking conquer these people. I could. It's always those people. Hitler. Who's the Russian guy? Who's the Stalin? The Cuban guy? Whatever that guy's name is. That dictator. Pol Pot. It was during his time that he began combining Stalinist and Maoist models with a return focused on an agrarian society. With support from rural Cambodians, North Vietnamese, and Chinese, Pol Pot was ultimately able to take control of the country in 1975. Okay, although he would be overthrown 4 years later by an invading Vietnamese army, Pol Pot avoided capture. He maintained some level of power for nearly 2 decades. When the United Nations Transitional Authority in Cambodia came to the country in 1992, engaged Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge. Damn thing. So this happened right before I was born. As necessary partner to bring peace in Cambodia. One of the UNTAC's stated goals was to bring Pol Pot and other senior Khmer Rouge officials to trial. However, Pol Pot would die in 1998 before the trials took place. Although he tried in absentia, he was never punished for his crimes and remained unrepentant until the end. Now, it's said that there was theories that he was still alive. Is Pol Pot alive? TIL that Pol Pot that theory that Pol Pot is still alive. Let me see. Pol Pot, the mass murderer who is still alive and well. What? A body count might not be the best way to measure a man's evil, but is a useful place to start. Among the century's architects of mass murder, few apart from Hitler and Stalin could claim more victims than a pudgy, ever-smiling Cambodian who came, taking shots at him, known as Brother Number One. He was better known to the outside world by his nomenclature Pol Pot. The leader of the Maoist-inspired Khmer Rouge rebels of Cambodia, crazed for Okay. If Hitler and Stalin were discovered alive today, millions would rise up to the demand that they be hunted down and brought to account. But not Pol Pot. For him, there has been no such quest for justice for reasons that involve both realpolitik and the neighbor's greed. Pol Pot is today a free, prosperous, and apparently unrepentant man who 15 years after his ouster from the Phnom Penh continues to plot a return to power. The calls for some sort of international genocide tribunal for Pol Pot and his aides have not been heard from, or have not been heard for years. When was this posted? Oh, 1994. Okay. So this was a while ago. So then he's definitely dead. He's dead for sure. But there was some speculation, I guess. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to Rich Brian. If you don't know who Rich Brian is, he started as Rich Chiga with a CH. Same guy. He just rebranded when he put out his first album. I'm actually a fan of this guy. Oh, he's 2 years younger than me. That hurts my feelings. Albums. Amen. I listened to Amen quite a bit, I'd say. I liked it. Brightside EP, 1999. The Sailor. How much has Rich Brian made? He has a $5 million net worth. That's pretty good. He has this lyric that I hate, where he says, "I'm the man like my dad." And I just want you to see this. The main exports are rice. I'm the man like my dad. His dad probably works in rice. A majority of the country is farmers. I'm the man like my dad. I'm rice farmer. He's not the man. Unfortunately, he's not the man. I'd say the same thing if someone was like, "I'm the man like my dad. He used to grow corn." No, not the man. Sorry. But yeah, I like his music. I haven't listened to Rich Brian in a couple of years. Maybe I will. Although I do listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar, and it's hard to listen to anyone but Kendrick. Although I did listen to the new Kanye West album. It's hit and miss. Okay. Now, I don't know when else I'm going to get to talk about Filthy Frank, but we're going to talk about Filthy Frank. We're going to talk about Filthy Frank. I just want, like, where do I even start with this guy? With Frank of the Filth. Like, can we just talk about... Let's go to Human Ramen. We're just going to watch this on mute a little bit. Let's just enjoy this man. This absolute insane person. Let's just go... At what point is he... Oh yeah, this shit. Look at this.
おはようございます。今日はラーメンを作ります。
Look at what he's doing. Look at all this. Can you beat this? Keep in mind, I'm watching this. This is probably 2012. Maybe like 2014, 2015. High school times for me. I graduated in 2015. Here's this guy. He's just... Like, look at this. No one had ever seen anything like this before. I just started seeing this character at school. Guys at school would do Pink Guy. They would think it's so funny, and I was so disturbed. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I'd just be like, hey, what's up, man? And they'd be like, and I'm like, I don't know what that is, man. That's super weird that you just did that. And they'd be like, like Pink Guy. And I'm like, no, I don't know like Pink Guy. Look at this. And yeah, obviously you gotta crawl around a grocery store. Here's this guy just existing. There's this guy. Alright, and then he's gonna make a bunch of ramen in a bathtub. Let it boil for 10 minutes. And then you gotta throw stuff at him.
I can't see. I can't see. I gotta tell you what. Oh, the fuck?
His scream does make me laugh pretty much every time.
Without a little seasoning. You see that? Give that leg a good old rub. Give that leg a good...
Oh, that'd be so hard to get out of your leg hair.
Good old rub, yes. Yeah, boy.
I'm kidding. Pink Guy, stop! This is... Ah!
Leaks.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming for you. Or I'm coming inside you.
What are you up to? Oh, me, not much. I'm just making myself into a beautiful ramen human soup. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Okay, we're gonna jump to the next thing that I love about Filthy Frank, and is that human cake? So I don't know if you're aware of the... Oh, did it get taken down? I mean, a lot of it is like kind of jackassy. I can't do Rat Chef because that's too crazy. But there's a lot of throw up. It's a great episode.
Mosquitoes come into your house, what do? You either kill them or put...
Hey, these guys look familiar, huh? Yeah. So if you don't know, I'm just gonna show you. So Joji, that's Filthy Frank right there. A lot of amazing songs that you've probably already heard. He's performed on late night talk shows, tours around the country. What's this guy's net worth? This man is worth $8 million. And then there's iDubbbz net worth. Hey, let's see. This man's worth somewhere between $500,000 to 2.5 million iDubbbz, and he does all kinds of nonsense. And then there's Cold Ones, huge podcast with Max Mofo and that guy. Cold Ones, Max Mofo, net worth $1 to $5 million. So we got 3 millionaires hanging out, about to do some crazy shit. And here's why. Here's how they made them.
That's what I say too, my friend. If you clicked on this video,
You know what occurs to me? This is like the equivalent of like, when I was a young man, I went out and worked in the oil fields. This is working in the oil fields for 2020. This is the working in the oil fields.
video that I know why you're here. You all want to be gentlemen.
See this?
That was only the pussy round. In the last event of this round, my wife is leaving me
That's
for a man
Joji's
named
voice.
Esteban. He wears the same tank top every day.
That's like orange. They're just. This is content. This is what content used to be. You see like these hyper edited videos. Like even me, I'm putting a little bit too much I feel like I'm fucking up because I just watch stuff like I still go back and watch these videos. Hit him with fruit. Is this what you guys want? Do I need to be hit with fruit? I'll do it.
Jesus Christ!
That scream always makes me laugh.
Jesus Christ!
Oh shit!
Okay, stop! Oh!
They're so upset. Okay. What else? There's some other stuff that happens, but I want to get to this. This is also the sense of humor. So you put him in a dress, and yeah, he does look pretty good in a dress.
Just loosen it up a little bit.
Couple
Hope you don't
fellas
mind.
How about a
hanging
drink?
out.
How about let's just relax?
It's got duct tape.
Now, just to be sure, because we're gentlemen, do we have your consent?
Yes.
Remember, a true gentleman always gets consent.
Wait, that wasn't very enthusiastic.
All right, now I'm just watching videos with you guys. We're gonna jump off. I want to show you just a little bit of what's in human cake. If you don't know.
Moon hits your eye. When the moon hits your eye like a...
They also did vomit cake, but it's too much. I'll never get to. Let's actually get to it. Oh, there it is. My bad. Oops. Just jump around. Wow, there he is, about to throw up. They shaved his head.
Around the world and collected various things, various body fluids, toenails, hair, ass hair, pubic hair.
In this episode, Frank, Max, and iDubbbz set out on a journey to collect ingredients for the
Pretty sure that's Markiplier's voice.
perfect cake, a wedding cake. They must approach this task.
Jacksepticeye. When was this video? When was this video? The re-upload is at least 3 years old. So this was a long time ago.
Ask with caution. Can the gang pull it off? Did they bite off more than they can chew?
JonTron.
Let's find out.
Hey Jack, can I have some pubes, please?
Put your dick away first and have some. Talking about
This is my sense of humor.
Excellent.
Oh, that's
Capable of
that's
tracking
old
down.
KSI.
They harassed more online talent for more body fluids and hairs. They were forced to participate despite it bringing down their overall reputation.
Oh, well, shit, what up, cuck?
Yeah, there it is. That's Fantano. Someone said I look like this guy. Oh, I hate feet. I hate them. That guy's feet were awful.
And sweaty for you. Bless. Just leave that there.
How much is? Keep in mind that's KSI. KSI net worth 24. A lot of these guys are millionaires. This is like I said, this is the oil fields. You think the oil fields is where it is? This is like the oil fields of content. Like, yeah, you just gotta go out there and eat pubes and throw up, get shit thrown at your head. This is a circus. They're monkeys. Not KSI, but you know what I mean. The white guys are monkeys.
Fuck, I'm
Onward.
bleeding for you, you
Onward.
son of a bitch.
Now this time we're cooking for a special marriage. All these other entertainers from around the world send their best wishes, their blessings. We got all the containers, got everything here. Thanks for sending all the stuff, guys, and thanks for contributing to those who we bothered the fuck out of to get.
I think he's about to throw up too.
I'm getting there.
Yep, he's gonna throw up. I can't watch this. Oh yeah. This guy.
Yeah, just the spit. Yeah.
Vsauce. Another. How much is this guy worth? Somewhere between under 100K. What? How rich is Michael from Vsauce? Oh no, 10 million. 10 million. Okay.
It costs a little bit more. Saliva starts taking the food apart into.
That is hilarious.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you.
But you see, this is just kind of great, isn't it? One of their jokes was, "I have cancer," which is obvious, you know, comedy.
Stuff. It ain't no
And they
wedding
eat
without-
it and throw up, and they eat it and they throw up again and again and again. Now he's worth $8 million. Imagine that. That oil fields of content right here. And then there is, oh yeah, they eat a bunch of ramen and throw up on each other. He's been on Hot Ones. He's been on Hot Ones. It's so crazy. Okay. All right. I think I'm done. There's nowhere more up we can go. So I'm just gonna stop right there. I love you.